As we look at the landscape in terms of what's holding back fintech and what fintechs need to grow, capital is a big part of that. And recent reports have shown us that there's actually a pretty significant concentration of capital into a very small number of fintechs. So there's a large volume of capital going into fintech writ large, but a large percentage of that is going to a very small number of players. And a really interesting report was put out by Village Capital about 18 months ago that showed in one particular region in East Africa, over a 2-year period, 72% of the investment capital went into just 3 tech startups. So this tells us that there are a whole range of innovative solutions out there that are actually not getting the funding they need to grow. And we're tackling that through data. What we're focused on in the fintech space is identifying and promoting what we describe as inclusive fintechs. And this means fintechs who have business models that are explicitly inclusive of poor households or those who don't have access to financial services. So we're getting at this by featuring, well, first of all, creating the common language and performance metrics for understanding what makes a fintech inclusive, and then featuring those fintechs. And by kind of raising up the ones that are doing great work in terms of truly designing appropriate products and services for low-income households, we're hoping that we're kind of able to help shape fintech as a force for good, because it could just as easily be an entirely commercial proposition, right? There is so much commercial money going into this space that if you don't explicitly focus on the inclusive angle, define it, and highlight those fintechs, we risk this becoming totally commercial.